My name is Sydney Lang, and I am playing Dr. Katherine Brandt. Katherine is a very interesting character. She's very complex. There's a lot of layers to her. But on the surface, she's a very proud woman. She's very strong, very independent. She does everything herself, and she strives for excellence in everything that she does, which leads to the majority of the conflict she has with other characters in the play. Her daughter, Clara, loves to do new things and try new things and explore many different avenues. And to Katherine, she doesn't understand that. Katherine is good at one thing, and she is very proud of that, and she tries very hard to be the best at that thing. Gertie is her friend because she respects Gertie. She is a scholar as well in this field that she is studying in, and it's this very cool friendship to see it progress, because it starts out with a lot of tension between them, where Gertie really doesn't want her there and is just kind of confused as to what she's doing in her world, in her archive. But it becomes this friendship of mutual respect as friends and colleagues, as they realize that they both are very good at what they do and they have this passion that they can share. Her relationship with Mike is a little funny. They don't interact ever that much. There's only a couple of scenes where they really interact as people and not just nurse and patient. She doesn't really like him. He's not her normal nurse, but Mike is this goofy guy, this silly nurse, and she does not understand that at all. She is very, very proper, very, very elegant lady, and she's just kind of a little bit thrown off by Mike coming in and making jokes all the time. But he truly does care about her and her well-being, and it becomes clear to her that he very much so cares and loves for Clara, her daughter. And that is, I think, the thing that really makes Katherine accept him in the end, is that she understands that he really does truly care about Clara, and so does she, and that's really the thing that matters the most. Katherine's relationship with Beethoven is interesting because Beethoven technically is Katherine. He doesn't exist in the present time. She's imagining all of her interactions with him, all of his interactions with Diabelli, with Schindler. He is a figment of her own imagination as she would imagine him to have been. And it's this interesting concept of adoration and judgment, because she does not understand him or his choices. That's one of the main points of the play, is that she is trying to understand the choices he made, and she just doesn't, and it drives her crazy. That's what she's searching for at the archives with Gertie. But she admires him. He was the best. He was fantastic at what he did, and even with his physical limitations, not at all similar to what she has, but similar in concept, where the thing that made him a musician, his ability to hear his music and create music, was taken away from him, and yet he was still able to create the most wonderful music and still be remembered today as one of the most impressive musicians of all time. And for her, that is the pinnacle of excellence. That is the thing that she is striving for herself. I'm discovering that Katherine responds to situations very differently than Sydney does. And I think that's the coolest thing I have found as an actor throughout the show, is just how to stop being myself acting as a character and start being that character. I have learned so much from Prof. Davis as a director in this process. She is one of the most creative people I've ever met, and her vision for everything from set to just direction to the overall concept of the play and her artistic statements are just phenomenal, and it's things I never even would have thought of. I love watching her as a director because she finds solutions to problems that I didn't know were problems. And then suddenly everything's coming together and you're just sitting there like, whoa, when did that happen? But she has this fantastic way of sitting with you as an actor and making sure that you understand what you are doing. For this play specifically, we deal with ALS, and I am a person who does not have ALS, and I do not know what it is like to have ALS. She and I went through for several days, weeks, of just researching and making sure that we understood what we were doing so that we could portray it well and be respectful. And that is, I think, one of the coolest things about her, is when she does something, she wants to do it well, and she wants you to understand what you are doing and not just do it. And that is the thing that I think I admire the most about her. I think I am most excited for audiences to feel the progression of all of the characters, because all of them start in such a different place than where they end in the story. I think the biggest thing for me, because I am Katherine, is watching Katherine progress as a character from this cold, set apart woman to someone who allows herself to rely on other people and allows herself to feel and allows herself to just let people in. And it's such a beautiful character progression, and I love it so much. Come see it. Woo! Don't put that in there. Cut that out.